Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. It is Monday, December 20th. We only have 5 more days till Christmas. Are you ready? I'm a day-by-day person. I am not a great work ahead person, I guess I'll say. I'm kind of organized in some things and not in other things, but every day I have my little list of, okay, today this has to get done. Christmas cards went in the mail today, yay. So I'm one step further on that. Have a few other things. I need spring mini catalogs and Sale-a-Bration catalogs to go out in the mail yet before the end of this week. I have presents to wrap. I haven't made any kind of cookies or candies yet, so hopefully I can do some of that. So I saw Cheryl and Annie and Tina's on, Becky. So hi everybody, Sue's on. So yay. Hopefully everybody's got a little bit of time tonight to be able to do some of the things you want to do. Let's see. There's not a lot in the stamping world right now. Things are kind of slowing down. Shipping is, you will not get anything in time for Christmas, but of course, you know, it can always still come after the new year or at the end of the month when you have a little more time to be able to be creative and do some playing. Tonight, we're going to play with some of the new items out of the Spring Mini catalog and the Sale-a-Bration catalog. So I decided that the thank you notes that I mentioned last night, because I don't know about you, but we could all use thank you notes this time of year. So I decided to do it with some new product and start sharing a little bit of that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of getting done with Christmas. I may have to make a few last minute little things before I get to the end of the week. And then the following weekend, we are having our Christmas with my kids. So this coming weekend, we're going up to my brother-in-law's for my husband's side of the family. So it's just crazy time. Okay, let's go ahead and turn down and go ahead and get started. So give me a minute here. Close your eyes. Let's get the camera down. All right, we're coming back up. You couldn't find me. Oh no, well I'm glad you, oh goodness, sorry. I'm glad you found me now, Robin. All right, let's get this pulled up here so that you can actually see. That's the current host code, probably for another week or so. And then I will do some prize ordering again. Okay, so I had said that I was giving away two of the, I don't know what you call them, Black Beauty Ephemera Pack. Okay, for anybody who commented on last week's, I apologize that I couldn't join you live last week. I ended up having dinner with friends that night, and that was the night that worked best. Hopefully you were able to see the video on my YouTube channel. And you guys are commenting, yes, aren't my nails pretty? My daughter-in-law brought Color Street nails along to my mom and dad's this weekend, so we were all getting beautiful nails with Color Street. Kids were having a ball with it, and I decided I wanted to jump in and get a little red sparkle going. Let's see, what else? Okay, so the YouTube video is still out there from last week, or it's on the Facebook page. If you didn't get a chance to see it, it was the trifold gift card. So there weren't a lot of comments last week. There were a couple of shares, but some of you, I don't know for sure who it was that shared. Apparently I'm not friends with you, so it doesn't tell me. One person I know is Sonia. And Sonia, I apologize, De Silva, I think is what it is. I'm assuming you're not in the United States, so I can't send product to you. However, if you message me your email or your address, or email address, I'm sorry, if you message me your email address, I will email you a tutorial. You have been fabulous about sharing every single time I do a video and making comments and things. So I so appreciate that, and I do want to say a big thank you to you. I drew 2 names out of the few comments that were there, and Tammy Korzik gets one of these, and Cheryl DeSico, you get the other one. So I will get these out to you guys this week. So be watching for those. I didn't look through my stash of things, but I will to be able to mail out. I do know that I have one of my calendars left. So one lucky person will get one of the calendars that just kind of stand. I know everybody keeps their calendar on their phones and computers and everything. I love to have a visual in front of me, especially when I'm at the computer working and I'm scheduling dates for classes and things. So it's January through December, and it's just a nice, easy visual. So one person will get this, and then I will find another little treat. So what I will do is I'll give one item to those who share this video, and then the second drawing will be out of those who make comments on the video, okay, or on the live. Okay, I think that's everything right now, other than be prepared for the Spring Mini catalog and the Sale-a-Bration catalog. They are amazing. Okay, so we are going to do thank you notes tonight. And Stampin' Up's, I'm using Stampin' Up's note cards. They are 3.5 inches by 5 inches, and they open. And then there are coordinating envelopes. Hi, Jackie. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we're doing a set of 4 of them. Christina's watching tonight. Yay! Everybody's in the mood tonight here. All right, so we are going to take one of the note cards, and then I did black as a layer. And I forgot, let me go grab 2 of the items so you can see them all. Okay, the stamp set that we're using, like I said, is out of the Spring Mini catalog, which starts January 4th. So I'm using the Flowering Tulip Stamp Set, and I'm using this image right here. You are so thoughtful. Thank you. I thought that was perfect. It was an easy saying. It's a circle, so I got to use my layering circle dies. Okay, and then there is a coordinating die set that goes with this too. You can make 3-dimensional tulips out of this set, and it is so cool. I can't wait to actually do some projects with that part of it. Okay, and then we are using Sunshine and Rainbows designer paper, which is also from the Sale-a-Bration catalog. All right, let me get some of these out of here. And so there's a pretty stripe and just a pattern on the back, and rainbows and stripes. And I love these. These are so pretty. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to find my video here. Give me 2 seconds so that I can be watching for comments on my computer. All right, there we go. Annie, you won some gems last week. I also got those. Yay! All right. I see my name at the top of your paper. Yeah, that was from last week's, Annie. That was so that I wouldn't forget, and then I forgot to erase that off from there. All right. Okay, and then here's this one and this one. So there's just some really fun, pretty papers in here. Let's see, there's those, and then there was this one. Isn't that pretty? I can't wait to do one with that. It's just a bright and cheery. Bright and cheery. All right, I think those are the same. So I think you saw all 12 of those. So again, this is one of the Sale-a-Bration items you'll be able to get in January free with a $50 order. Okay, so we are going to start with a piece of the designer paper. Like I said, this is 3.5 by 5. So then I cut the basic black to 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then 3 1/8 by 4 5/8, because you know I love those 1/8-inch borders, right? So we're going to go ahead and just adhere the designer papers to the black layers. And I'm just going to go ahead and do all 4 of them Here's one with kind of a misty moonlight night of navy back. And then the front is the bright pink. So go ahead and layer that. And I thought this would be a great hostess item. If you're going to someone's house over the next week or two, you could, uh-oh, I think I'm short one. You could take this along as a special gift to that person for hosting. Well, son of a gun. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with it. And then before you adhere it down, yeah, yay for the 1/8 inch, I agree. Before we adhere it down, we are going to, this is one of the new ribbons, and it's frayed burlap, I think is what it's called. And it does have kind of a fray on it. It's underneath my paper. It's underneath my paper where? All right, Roseanne, what did you say? Oh, no, it's not giving me the updates. It's under your paper. You showed us, I think. Well, that's what I did with the stack of them, but I've only got 3 of them. Oh, it's under the designer papers? Did I stick it back in here? There it is. Thank you, Roseanne. Okay, so now we can go ahead and put this one down. All right, now we have all 4, so we can finish the whole set. Okay, so then we're going to just adhere the ends to the back. Okay, so we're just going to put our adhesive. And then we're going to stick that one onto there. And then it can go right onto our card front. Okay, so I did the granny apple and the crushed curry as up and down cards. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. And then we're going to go ahead and stick that down onto one of our card bases. And then the Bermuda and the pink, we're going to turn sideways. Okay, so then we're just going to put our adhesive. And yes, I do put adhesive on all 4 sides most of the time. I don't put it across the center or anything, but I do like it on all 4 sides. I want to make sure that it sticks. And this is, the seal is super, super sticky, so that's not a problem, but it's just what I like to do. Okay, and so then we're going to stick. So now that fast, we've done our bases on 4 cards. Okay, so we have 2 going that way and 2 going that way. Then I used my layering circles and I cut a black scallop. What color pink? I would say it's Melon Mambo. I didn't pull to double check, but that's my closest guess. It's not as dark as polished pink, so I would say it's Melon Mambo. And then I cut basic white circles that are a little bit smaller, and I stamped that image already. You are so thoughtful, and that's on the top and bottom, and then thank you. Okay, so we are going to attach these circles with dimensionals to these scallop circles. So I'm just going to go through and put dimensionals on all 4 of them. Okay, and then we're just going to peel the backings off, and I know you can't really see that right now. Whoops, that part's not on screen very well. Okay, and it looks like, yeah, mine is not working properly here. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and stick it on What set is that from? It's a new one in the spring catalog, which you don't have yet. Those will be going out in the mail this week. It's called Flowering Tulips. Okay, so this is what it is, Cheryl, Flowering Tulips. I just think that's just a really pretty. And then it's also, no one deserves a happier birthday than you. Happy Mother's Day. Love you so much. Just thinking of you today. That's a great thing to send right now. Let today be the start of something new. Again, perfect for a New Year's card, huh? All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and stick that onto that one. Peel our backings off from here. Oh, your grandson already used the... I didn't get the rainbow stamp set, or at least not yet, but I do think the paper is really pretty. It's kind of fun to use. All right, and then we're just going to put, and I'm going to put dimensionals just at the top and bottom. I want, because this ribbon is a little bit thicker, I don't want it on the sides because it's going to make it stand up a little bit. It's going to raise it up a little bit, okay? And so we're just going to center that over the ribbon. And then I just want to find my top and bottom here. Yeah, I think so too, because Cheryl, wait until you see some of the other things that we're going to do with it. It's going to be a great set. In fact, who knows, that may be one of the Stamp of the Month bundle type projects after the new year. I haven't had much time to really look at and plan, but that's part of this week. I'm not working this week. I'm trying to catch up on Christmas, and then I will start planning for January classes, my hostess appreciation, all that fun stuff that starts happening in January. Is the ribbon new? Yes, it's also in the new catalog. And again, it's called Frayed Burlap. Okay. All right. And so just like that, we have 4 cards. Okay. Are they all showing on screen? No, not too bad. Okay. So adorable. They're super simple. It's a great way to use up designer paper that you have. But I liked a coordinating set, so decided that I would pull out some of the new paper. And then again, you have envelopes to go with it, which you could stamp like some of these little X's on the envelopes just to decorate it up a little bit. You could put a little tulip on there too. But I wasn't quite ready for spring, just for some bright spring colors. Okay, and so then I'm just going to stack my envelopes with my cards. Now you could just tie that with a piece of ribbon, but why not make a box to be able to put them in? Okay, so I started with a piece of basic black cardstock that is 8 inches by 10 inches. Okay, and then I put it in my trimmer or on the scoring tool with the 10-inch at the top, and I scored it at a 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 5 1/4, and 6. Okay, 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 5 1/4, and 6. Then turn it, and with the 8 inch at the top, score it at a 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 6 3/4, and 7 1/2. Okay, again, 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 5 1/4. Whoops, I'm sorry. Take that back. 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 6 3/4, and 7 1/2. I will type those up and put it in the Facebook post later. Okay. Then I took my trimmer and I lined this edge up at 2 inches. And I cut from 2 inches down to 6 inches. So this is 4 inches right here. Okay. And then I slid it over and lined this edge up at 4.5 inches. And again, I cut from 2 inches down to 6 inches. And then I turned it and I lined this edge up at 2 inches. And I cut from one cut line down to the other. And then I scooted it over to, oh, and I didn't put a measurement on that one. All right, hang on. From 2 inches to 6 inches. And then I cut it again between the two cut lines. So I have an opening that is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. Okay. And I'm going to, first we're going to score it on all the fold lines or score lines. We're going to fold it on all the score lines. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and I missed this one. I'm scooting everything all over the place. Okay, and then we need to do our 1/2 inch here and our 1/2 inch here. I will drop a template because I cut this section all off on the top and the bottom. Okay. And then of course we cut our little tabs, just cut along the score line so that we had those. All right. Now we folded on all the score lines. Now I cut a piece of window sheet that is 3.5 by 5, okay? And I'm just going to put adhesive right close to the cut edge on all 4 sides. And then put my adhesive or my window sheet right down there. Window sheets are a great thing to add on to your order just to have them on hand. You never know when you're going to want one. Okay, so now we just have to create our box. Fold your 1/2 inch flap to the inside. Actually, don't do that. Put your adhesive on that 1/2 inch flap. Again, you can use tear and tape, Seal Plus, seal, green glue. Okay. And then I fold that whole 1.25 inch section in. Here's my adhesive. And then I can just fold this other 4 inch section right over it. Okay. You're not trying to hold it in mid-air. You're just going to adhere it right onto there. And I'm going to crease that one a little better. That creates your little cube. Okay. There's your window sheet on the front. So then just fold your tabs in. There's the bottom of the box. And then we take our stack of cards with the envelopes and put them inside. Look, you get a little sneak peek. You don't even have to decorate the box. Make a few of those up, have them in your purse. And as you head someplace, this is also when you're like at a restaurant or even in the grocery store or something, and you have a really nice server or cashier. Is everybody stressed this week? As you're checking out after you pay them, hand them this and say, have a very Merry Christmas. You would be amazed at how you feel and the reaction that you get back from them. They are also extremely under stress right now. Another great person is if you have somebody in a nursing home or someone, hopefully not, but someone in the hospital and nurses who are dealing with people, take one of those and hand that to them. Again, you saw how quick it went together. It doesn't take much for supplies, and you've just made somebody's day by handing them a "You're so very thoughtful." Even if not this whole thing, you could just make some of those cards out, have them in the envelopes all sealed, and hand them to people as you check out. Again, you wouldn't have the whole commitment of all of it. You would have just one card that you were doing. I mean, wouldn't that be awesome? So that's our project for this week. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I put a little bling on them too. I added some more new product. Totally forgot. Okay, so we are going to use the brand new Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Aren't these things fun? I don't know about you, but I love embellishments of all kinds. So check out, and it's really hard to see, but they're super sparkly, just kind of clear iridescent. So I'm going to take my pick tool, and what I did is I put it on the tip of the T and the tip of the Y, just to add a little bit. Okay, and so again, we're just going to go through all 4 cards and just add just that little bit of bling. And there's card 3. And then on we go to card number 4. Okay, now they're done. So now we can put them back in the box. And I have 2 fabulous gifts to be able to give away. You guys all like the iridescent pearls, huh? They are rhinestones or whatever they're called. They are fabulous. This new mini catalog has some really great embellishment pieces. I just can't wait for them. Okay, so again, there's our 2 boxes. That's what we did. I will put the measurements in a template online so that you will have that. This will also be tomorrow's blog post so that you'll be able to see it really good on there and not have to go through comments looking for it. Okay, so it looks like this was a good project. You guys are liking. Annie says, love, love, love this. Annie's definitely my 3-dimensional girl. Hi, Helen. So again, thank you guys all so much. Let's see, what did I say? Tammy and Cheryl, I'll be giving you the extra little goodies. And Sonia, if you're on at all, then make sure that you message me your email address and I will share a tutorial with you. Thank you guys all so much. Have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however you celebrate, and I will see you all next Monday. Mwah. Have a good Christmas. Bye-bye.